engineer from Social College. And I've been secretly following iCUSU and contributing to that as well. I've been to a lot of the events, and also I've been to the open meeting. I'm probably the only one who has ever been to the open meeting before. And then I've also helped organize the last World Cup. It took place in March. And then it was a great exercise, as Tori mentioned. So I think I did a good job there as well. And I've got some plans which I put in my manifesto. I'm gonna just quickly go through them. The first thing is I think we should launch student-led campaigns. I need to remind everyone iCUSU is the ultimate campaign group of CUSU. That's our top priority. Instead of organizing other talent shows and entertainment events, our top priority is actually to do campaigns for the benefits of international students. The idea I've got on top of my head is we can do campaign for the vacation residents, because a lot of international students stay in college doing outside the term, but they can't find a good accommodation. Sometimes get forced to move to some slightly worse rooms and not very good location as well. So we can do this campaign and can contact all the colleges and then to try to achieve this. And that I can also has the effect of gathering international students together, not only the Asian ones, but also the EU ones, because I am sure they have this kind of problem as well. And then also, given that we have really limited budget, we can organize events which do not cost any money, such as cooking classes or language classes. Because obviously we don't need to rent a room or anything. We can just publicize this kind of stuff to the people in other societies to ask if they have really good chef, if they can cook, say, Romanian cuisines. Someone might be really interested in that, so we can just get them together and then do a cooking class. And also language classes, I'm sure I know the Cambridge Language Center has this kind of classes, but we can provide classes such as Korean, or even really languages from a really small country. I'm sure they don't have that. So we have to do that, yeah. So so these are my ideas. I hope I can collaborate with other team members and then achieve all this in the coming year.
Any questions from questions?
Oh, sorry.
Is there a second?
No.
You mentioned that you wanted to expand the World Cup into mini Olympics.
I didn't have time to.
Yes, please. Yes.
Well, we've done the World Cup I think twice, right? It's been really good, and my idea is just have a big event so we can involve more athletes involved in this kind of in many Olympic games. But I think the budget is probably the problem for us, because I think we did spend some money for the booking of the pitches for the World Cup. If I want to have an even bigger one, then of course the cost will be a problem. But I think firstly we can get more sponsors if we have this event in place, and then we tell them, okay, we're going to have organized such big events. They probably give money to us, and then the cost wouldn't be a problem. And also not only involve the footballers together, we can also involve, I'm sure people have different talents. We have people can play basketball, people can run really fast, and then I think it should be a good thing. Yeah. Does that answer your question?
I just wondering because I'm sports secretary for HUSA.
Oh, okay.
And when we tried out, we often do our own sports games. But the thing is, as you mentioned, budget issues and logistical issues. So I'm really interested in expanding the World Cup, because I think that's one, sports is something that really unites everyone. But maybe do you think it'd be great to have the World Cup as part of the Olympics on the same day, or do you think it spread out over time?
I think it would be on the same day. Yeah, just people who are interested in basketball and go to watch basketball. We don't have the time, I think, to organize events on separate days.
I think, but budget-wise, there's definitely nothing is impossible. I mean, we could go into clubs, we could get sponsorships from them, and just generating any sponsorships. Because I had experience with the CSSA that there are a lot of business people are actually looking into giving presents to getting the presents to Cambridge students, to reach out Cambridge students. I think that there are a lot of opportunities there. Like the sky is the limit. And so my question is, if you were the vice chair, what do you think the essential role of vice chair is to chair? Like, what do you think exactly the role for vice chair is?
Well, in the description it says vice chair's role is to make sure the communication between the chair and other committee members is okay, and also make sure the information has been passed on correctly to the other members. So I think the top thing is like it's about the management of the people, basically, because we need to make sure everyone is contributing, everyone is understand the problem, what the problem is, what the event is about, and everyone needs to have some sort of ideas. I think that's vice chair's responsibility to actually just make sure people are doing the right things, and also produce innovative ideas. So, yeah.
I have a question in terms of, so you're the vice chair, and one of your responsibilities is to make sure everyone in the society is engaged with the events we're organizing.
So say it?
Everyone in the society has to be engaged.
Yeah. Okay.
We have the problem of, I mean, that's a problem for every year's iCUSU committee. That's not everyone are really into the societies, and probably there are only like 6 or 7 people in the executive committee actually doing things. And there are a couple of others who wouldn't attend any of the meetings, etc. How would you make sure that everyone is engaged in all the events we organize?
I think, firstly, we can form small teams within the committee, such as for the freshers week, we can have 3 or 4 people who are responsible for this. Of course, the freshers officer is the head of the team, but then we can have people who does the job of like secretary. Because I think for the freshers week, you need to cover the costs as well. So we can have one person who's in charge of this, and we can have also people who are in charge of contacting colleges. So we can form like a small team within a group, which means not only just one person doing everything, but we can have like a lot more people getting involved.
Yep.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
Just now you were saying about the expansion of the World Cup, right?
Yeah.
You were saying introduction basketball and like running and everything. But the thing is, like, currently we're having football, like we only have football, right? Then it's already a huge fuss about like defining the venue and everything. So do you think it's kind of like feasible to have like a game of such a skill?
Well, I cooperated with Sport basically for the World Cup thing. So I think we did manage. We didn't spend that much time on that. So I think we can form a subcommittee for the World Cup. So we have the formal subcommittee for the talent show. So we can also have a subcommittee for the World Cup, which means have a lot more people, more resources. And so I don't think that is really a problem for us.
I just want to help out. I think it's definitely possible because, for instance, if we have the indoor sports hall, I mean, it's definitely logical to have the basketballs, footballs, I mean, even badminton as well at the same day. It's really easy to do.
Yes, pretty cool.
Do you think if you are going to introduce like basketball or football or like new things, would it be only for open to guys, or do you think it's also open to girls?
Well, I'm sure like girls play badminton. Well, maybe you can have
Netball.
yeah, netball, lacrosse, yoga. Maybe like that. Or maybe like gymnastics. Girls
We
like
can do basketball and football as well.
yeah, of
Exactly.
course, yeah. It's not really like competition. Like the purpose of doing this is to gather everyone around instead of really say like who comes on top, like who's the best. We don't really care about that.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I just think that maybe we better have to space out the events, not big. Maybe soccer one day in maybe one specific week in Lent, and maybe with other events like ongoing course terms or something like that. We're supposed to have it.
Well, we can discuss this like when we form a committee one. So yeah, I think I'll definitely take that into consideration.
Any other questions? Great. So thanks a lot.